Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to this wet edition of 8 West. It's been a soggy morning.
We're not going to get wet during this show.
No. In fact, I think by the time we're ready to leave today, this afternoon, things really are going to be clearing out nicely.
Good.
So morning rain, some afternoon, maybe even a little bit of sunshine in there this afternoon.
I'm hoping so. I have some shoots to do outside today.
Yeah, so you don't want it to be wet.
Definitely don't want to do it under the umbrella because these are things that you're going to want to see, actually.
I'm curious.
So, yeah, but I know it was raining this morning when you came in.
I know.
You come to work with wet hair, so it
didn't really matter. No, I said to Rachel, your hair looks beautiful, even though you were probably poured on. I actually, I'll give a little confession here. People, when I talk to groups of people, I always want to know, what's it like? What's your schedule like?
You're coming in so early in the morning.
And so years ago, I've been doing morning television for about almost 18 years, dating myself here. But years ago, I decided the easiest thing to do so that I don't wake up my whole family is I take a quick shower, get dressed, and then I come to work with wet hair, no makeup. And then I can be as loud as I want, drink coffee while I'm getting ready here. So anyway, so it doesn't bother anybody.
Okay.
My hair doesn't suffer at all if it's wet outside in the morning because my hair is already wet.
I think if I had to get ready here, I'd have to come here way too early for as long as it takes me to get ready because I'm already running in the door, like trying to, when I get here as it is, I think the morning is the most hectic time for me and my family.
Because you have a little one at home.
It's a bit crazy. Yeah, and so last night, a little bit crazy too. We finished our season for this Wood TVA softball team.
Oh, good. How did you do?
And every week we've had double headers. I haven't been able to make all the games, but I made last night. And we actually are tied for first place.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's so awesome.
This is a lot of members of the team. It's not everybody because some people can go some nights and some people can't.
Is that Amanda Harper with the red hat on?
She's a red hat. She's a photographer for 8 West, right in the middle there. And so it was a really great night. We had our 2 games. We split. We actually won the first one. We lost the second one. It was actually really cool. So this is my #1 fan.
I guess so.
She came out for the first game, then had to head home, and it is great because there were lots of our kids and family members. Even Joy Walzak, who you often see in the program too, and she's producing today. She was out there cheering on her daughter, who was playing on the team.
Yeah, her daughter's quite an athlete.
Yeah, and this is, I wanted to bring this one in because these are some people that you'd recognize. Behind me, I've got my glove, is Aaron Lafferty, Laugh at the Movies. And he does our movies and tells us what exciting things are happening in the theater. And then to the right of me, with a camouflage hat on backward, Mike Humphreys, who is our audio operator, who had the most awesome catch in the world last night.
Really?
Shortstop. He had a pop-up, and he went back and he caught it. Popped out of his glove. He caught it with his other hand.
Wow, where's the video of that?
I wish we had video of it.
Jack Doles needs to get his photographer out there.
Doles bananas. And he's listening and probably horrified that I'm telling everybody because he's a very private person. But it was really cool. We had a ton of fun. And so we could tie for first place. We've got some games next week where we're not playing, but some other teams are.
Ooh.
And depending on whether they win or lose, I think we can maybe even win first place. Even though, we had a pretty good season. I guess the other teams had pretty good to less of what we've had.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we might get first place.
Well, maybe we should start. We need to look at the roster, look at the schedule, and figure out who is playing that has an impact on your standing and start rooting against them. Show up and play mind games on them. How about that?
Yeah. How about all their star players?
Or we'll send Rain to those games when they're playing.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Well, how are you? We had shots yesterday. We had our flu shots. My arm's a little sore. Were you sore last night playing softball?
You know what? I felt a little bit of tenderness, but it really wasn't that bad at all. And so, it was nice because we did it on the show.
Yeah.
Something I've never done on TV.
Live television.
I usually get one every year, and it, wasn't that bad. And I feel really good about getting it because I feel like I'm extra protected this year.
Oh, me too.
Early on, because usually by the time I get around to getting it,
it's already December, January.
December, for
Middle
sure.
of flu season already,
yeah. Exactly. And I know that they've stocked up this year, and a lot of places have that flu vaccine ready for people because last year was a little bit crazy with the H1N1 and the flu shot. It's all together this year. It makes it a lot easier.
Well, I felt really motivated yesterday. My daughter Jen, who's 12 years old, needed her sports physical, and so I made an appointment with her pediatrician to take her there, and we were on the way there, and I said, I know you for sure have one shot that you have to get, and I really want you to get the flu shot too, honey, just to, kind of make sure, okay, so I have to get 2 shots. So we're driving there.
You were able to tell
the whole way there.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah, I know. I said, I had mine today. We get there. So we're checking in, right? Well, my kids are pretty healthy. She had not had a physical at the pediatrician since 2003, and I know that's just terrible.
7 years. Well, she's been great health,
pretty
too.
healthy and fairly healthy, and when they get sick, you go in, you don't really get the whole physical, you just go in and get whatever taken care of. Okay, so we're checking in, and Jen's talking about, asking the ladies, so I need to get these 2 shots. My mom said I needed to get the 2 shots. I signed the form so she can get the flu vaccine, and they're looking through a chart, and they said, oh, Jennifer, at one point I thought they were kidding, because they're looking through, Jennifer, actually, you didn't get your 10 and 11-year-old shots because you didn't come in, so they said you need the measles booster, you need the tetanus booster, and have you had chicken pox? Chicken pox booster. You have to have 5 shots. 5 shots. Oh, honey. So they did 2 in one arm and 3 in the other. The one has to be kind of in that soft tissue behind your arm. So this is the arm that had 3 of them, and she was smiling. She actually was very good-natured about the whole thing. It was funny. Our doctor is hilarious, Dr. Jokers. A lot of people in the Kentwood area have Dr. Leary and Dr. Jokers, but he's just got a great personality, and so they're kind of talking about it. They go through during a physical when your kids are a little bit older, when she's 12, ask about, do you wear a seatbelt all the time? Do you wear a helmet? They want to just kind of make sure to do the health assessment. Do you eat healthy? She and I both. She's
like, yes, I wear the helmet. Yes, I wear the seatbelt.
We both started laughing at that. So he said, do you eat a lot of vegetables? And she kind of looked at me, and I just felt terrible because we're on the go a lot. And she said, sort of. And he said, well, do you like green veggies? She said, do you eat a lot of carrots? No, I don't eat. Sometimes I eat carrots if I have ranch dip, right? Then, do you eat a lot of green vegetables? And she said, I eat pickles.
That comes from a vegetable, a cucumber.
Right.
Well, that's great.
So,
I mean, what a trooper. I mean, 5 shots in one day. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
She's a great young gal, and you're saying she has a good
healthy
sense of humor about it all, which is very important in life. And
it was really funny.
Like
yeah, and so I can't wait to have Dr. Berry back on from the Grand Rapids Eye Institute, because Dr. Joker said she had the best vision of anybody he's ever seen. 2013. So I got to ask Dr. Berry about that. Supersonic vision.
Yeah. Well,